Hello everyone, I am Melanie, publisher of the Lansing Journal, here with Carole Sharwarko, our managing editor. We were at the Thornton Township meeting tonight. There was a meeting tonight.
There was a meeting. It was very short, and then we got scooted off the property a little bit. Melanie and I were told that we needed to go, so it's a bit chilly out, so that's why we're sitting in the car tonight to do our video.
Supervisor Henyard did show up to this meeting. Trustees Gonzalez and Carlisle were also there, but things went off the rails when Trustee Carlisle made a motion to allow Trustee Wiedeman to participate via Zoom. So no business was conducted. It was quite a long agenda with a lot of strange and interesting items on it. None of that was addressed.
Two sides. Didn't get through any of it.
Some of the Republican candidates who I believe had been attending in the downstairs meeting room. We were in the upstairs meeting room with other media. And when they saw that the meeting was adjourning, they came upstairs and said they had been planning to make a statement at the meeting, and suddenly they didn't have that opportunity because there was no time for public comment. So I welcomed them to make the statement on camera, and so that's part of the video that we'll include after the meeting video.
Right. And then we came outside, and supervisor candidate Nate Fields was outside. He had also been in the downstairs meeting room. And so he said, darn, I was going to make a public comment and everything. He was disappointed. You know, side note, people are disappointed at the end of these meetings. Yeah. I mean, disappointed. People pull up 20 minutes, after 6, and the meeting's over. Well, it never really got started. And people really, they shake their heads. It's very disturbing and distressing to a lot of people. So we allowed Nate Fields to offer his public comment to us as well. And that'll be at the end of this video too.
By the way, if you appreciate local news like this, especially if you are local to Lansing, Illinois, you should subscribe to our local news email. It's free, and it helps us, and it helps you too. Click on the link in the description below and sign up today. Thanks so much.
Yes, he is.
She doesn't see him? You don't see him? I'm not sure where they were. Right there. Okay, that's okay. Thank you so much.
All right, good evening everybody, welcome back. It's gorgeous outside, so it feels good to have some decent weather for a change. Today I'd like to call to order Thornton Township board meeting. Today is March 11, 2025, and the time is 6:20 p.m. Please call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Present.
Trustee Darling Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle.
Present.
Trustee Wiedeman. Supervisor Henyard.
Present. Next, so we will all stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Next,
I would like to make a motion that Stephanie Wiedeman could attend via cell phone due to child care conflicts.
all right. Just for the record, guys, if you can follow Robert Rules of Orders, ask to be acknowledged, just so that we can keep some kind of decorum to our board meetings, I would truly appreciate that. As you know, you cannot go via Zoom if you don't have illness or anything like that as relates to via Zoom. Our meetings are in person, and everybody should be here to take care of the business.
You've let people in via phone before.
Yes, due to illness.
Not
And I just
always.
explained that.
Not always do that.
Oh, it's always for illness.
Not
But,
always.
okay, I'm stating the rules, so it's not a back and forth. I'm telling you the rules, and I'm telling you the reason why.
I second the motion.
I'm totally against it. And just so you know, you need exactly 3 votes in order
The
to
second
do so.
motion.
So, second.
Okay, well, we've got a motion.
Okay, that's,
For first and second.
okay, let me let you finish.
All right, Leah, second.
You finish? All right, thank you. All right, as I was stating,
Call the roll.
the rules are you have to be in person in order to partake in the board meeting. If you want to partake via Zoom, you must have an illness or something of emergency such as that in order to say you want to partake in a board meeting via Zoom. Other than that,
Excuse me, attorney, can you
other
please
than
give
that,
the rules
no one will be
for
at a board meeting.
participating via Zoom?
Trustee, I just explained to you guys.
She's out of time.
I didn't give you the floor. So
She's out
this
of
is not a
time.
back and forth thing.
So we'd like
So I
to
just
ask the attorney
explained to
her.
everybody what the rules are, so it's for the record, so people will know what's going on as you see and watch our board meeting.
The attorney can't hear us.
And just like why the attorney would be a Zoom, it's making no sense to me. Okay, y'all know Mr. Eric. You pay a lot of money to attorneys. No one comes to board meetings no more. It's making no sense.
Can you fix that?
I don't know if anyone can hear me, but the meeting is muted.
We hear you. We hear you now.
We got you.
Attorney, can you hear us? Okay, we have a question. Can you please provide the rules for being able to participate via Zoom or electronic means?
You can't hear us back muted.
Can you hear us? Thumbs up if you can hear us.
Can you hear now, attorney?
Okay, we can move on with our meeting until they get that situated, that way we get through our agenda. We have a.
No, we could wait.
It's 3 of us here, you, and,
I made the motion for Stephanie Wiedeman to participate via Zoom.
okay, and I just
We
explained.
could wait. We've waited for you many times. We could wait.
Without me, it's no quorum. So either
Without
way
us,
it
there's not a
goes, you
quorum
do know
either,
how
so-
this works, so stop.
Without us, there's not a quorum either, so.
So stop. So all I'm
waited for you
saying
plenty
is,
of times.
let's
We could wait a
move
couple
forward,
minutes.
let's move forward with our agenda until they get that situated. Hello? Because it should have been situated before I came in the room anyway.
All right. I got all.
Go ahead.
Hi, attorney. The question is, can you please provide the rules for attending via Zoom or electronic means?
So attending by electronic means, there are basically 4/5 reasons to allow someone to attend via electronic means. One is that the person is sick and caring for themselves. 2 is that somebody in their household is sick and they're caring for that individual. 3 is work obligations, of their own personal employment. 4 is work obligations as it relates to the township, and 5 is childcare issues that was recently added within the last year or so to the open meetings act.
Now, Trustee Wiedeman has childcare issues and she would like to participate via Zoom, and we're having pushback from the supervisor.
Okay, my opinion is that it is a valid reason, so I do believe that she does have a valid reason under the Open Meetings Act.
I disagree. I disagree with that, attorney. I think we should have our meeting, and my vote is no as it relates to allowing someone in. You need 3 confirmed votes in order to allow someone in anyway. So we can move forward, call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett, Trustee Wiedeman, Supervisor Henyard.
No.
Motion failed.
So what is your reasoning?
So moving on.
What is your
All
reasoning?
right, so next on the
Can you
agenda
explain your
is
reasoning?
approval of minutes.
Motion
Is there a
to
motion-
adjourn.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes from
Second.
January 14th, 2025 at 6 p.m.? Is there a motion?
There's a
We're just
motion on the floor
asking
already.
to allow Trustee
Is there a
Wiedeman to conduct the business.
Y'all are grown individuals. Handle y'all business. Stop allowing your business to handle you. You do not need her to babysat you.
There's a
So
motion and a
move forward,
second.
and we have a whole entire agenda here that we need to proceed with. We have bills that need to be paid. We have budgets that need to be passed that been.
Okay, so do the right thing and allow Trustee
Y'all doing the right
to be
thing. I don't
a part
have
of the
to.
meeting.
I can choose to go how I choose.
We don't have
And I said no. So now, do you want to approve the minutes or not?
Motion
Right
to
now, it's a
adjourn.
motion to approve the board
Second.
meeting from January 14th of
There's a motion on the
2025
floor.
at 6 p.m. Is there a motion to approve the minutes? Is there a motion? Just because y'all didn't get y'all way, but residents pay attention, this is how they treat your taxpaying dollars. Regardless of somebody can't get in the meeting or not, it was 2 individuals here in order to handle the business as it relates to the township government. So here we go, township government stalled once again, that means that you don't get your food, you don't get things that you need as it relates to township government. Thank you so much, but I guess you all appreciate it. Have a nice day.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, you do.
Well, we were prepared to say something to the media.
Well, you certainly may.
Can we?
Yes.
Otherwise, so bring down.
I need you to hold this up some, Richard.
Yes, the output to us, I think, is too loud. And that is why we're getting the static. It isn't really static, it's
Is this like a public comment?
but because it's coming out so loud.
You can say it is.
Okay.
I think
You can say it is.
So you didn't get a chance to express
I don't know if you
yourself.
guys want to get in on this or not. I don't know. Hold that up. All right.
It's the local people who need to hear this.
Can everybody see?
They're not even recording. They're about to miss it. All right. Well, Melanie, you got us. I'm Kesha Richardson, candidate for trustee for Thornton Township, and this is the People's Choice for Change. We just want to address something. There is a cancer within the body of Thornton Township, and some would ask, how did we get here? 2022, Christopher Gonzalez nominated Tiffany Henyard as supervisor of Thornton Township, and he nominated her 12 minutes before midnight. What's the significance of that? Chris Gonzalez made a unilateral decision to nominate Tiffany, and had he not nominated her, it would have been left to the voters to decide on who the supervisor would be. Several names were put out there, but the voters didn't have the opportunity to be heard. Why did he nominate her? This is what's really significant. Was it because she was a young African-American woman who would take the seat and make history? Absolutely not. He had an agenda. Tiffany and Chris Gonzalez already had a working relationship prior to him nominating her for supervisor. She hired him to do construction work, this is Christopher, for the Village Hall in Dalton. And he saw it as an opportunity to use her influence and further expand his business to the 17 municipalities of Thornton Township. When she rejected that idea, and if things didn't go as planned, he got angry, disgruntled, and fought her tooth and nail. And then he jumped ship. Where did he go? Right into the arms of Napoleon and DOTS, the Democratic Organization for Thornton Township. He's going any which way the wind blows, which is an opportunist. He is a part of the cancer of Thornton Township. He's missed meetings. He just walked out of a meeting. Voter suppression. He's not trustworthy. He's not transparent, nor is he accountable. And they are all cut from the same cloth. all of them are cut from the same cloth. If the residents of Thornton Township want any kind of change, if they think that things are going to change by voting any of these people in, they're in for a rude awakening. It's not going to happen. If you vote for the same thing, you're going to get the same thing. You need to cut the cancer out. People's Choice for Change, we are not a part of the problem, we're a part of the solution. And on our 5-point platform, we laid out all the plans that we're going to do to restore the communities in Thornton Township. You have anything, Richard?
Let me say this.
Real quick.
Real quick.
You're running for supervisor?
I'm running for supervisor for the Thornton Township. The People's Choice for Change, we all have clean hands. What they're playing with the press is called 3-card Molly. There are no new candidates. It's just that these particular Democrats are
We gotta go.
So they're going back and forth.
This is public
in order
comment.
to-
Yeah, no, we gotta go.
Yeah, but we're gonna win. April 1st, 2025, we're gonna do the People's Choice for Change. Thanks a lot, my brother.
Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you, Melanie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on, folks. Let's go. Let's move.
Keep up alive.
Sharwarko, managing editor from the Lansing Journal, and I'm here with Nate Fields. He was going to make a public comment at the Thornton Township meeting tonight, but the meeting ended so abruptly there was no public comment, so we thought we'd give Nate, who's a candidate, I should mention, for supervisor for Thornton Township, we thought we'd give him a chance to talk a little bit about, you know, what his comment was about and what he wanted to say.
Okay, thank you. I do appreciate
absolutely.
that. I did wanted to mention that, you know, a lot of people don't know this, but Thornton Township is the largest township in the state of Illinois in terms of population. Now, Thornton Township is actually one of the first townships created in the state of Illinois in 1850, right? We have Thornton High School, Thornwood High School, Thornridge High School, okay, Thornton Fractional North and Thornton Fractional South inside of Thornton Township. That's not to mention the village of Thornton, sitting just south of us right now. And then South Suburban College was previously Thornton Community College. So this community is Thornton based. But under my leadership, we will have a Thornton Township Farmers Market. And I do plan to work with the local villages to see if we can start a program where residents can grow crop in their own backyards and sell it to the farmers market so they can make additional money and we can start to heal our community through nutrition. Thornton Township is the largest township in the state of Illinois. I think we can all agree that Thornton Township deserves 100% of a supervisor. Not 80%, not 60%, not 40%, and definitely not 20%. A hard worker, a thinker. I think I proved that through the objection process, but you know, 3 attorneys, 8 objections, I beat them all, no representation. With that being said,
We're right next to the fire department.
3 words, Thornton Township, this coming Monday, go and vote. Thank you.